It's not the theme song. The soundboard. No, we just gotta start with the one that we know that we love. Come with the one you love. There we go. There's the song that we all love. Where did my chat doc go? I need my chat doc. I need chat so I can do the thing I've got to do. God, I love Wonky Jeopardy. Really a musical. I'm so sad that I cannot properly credit whoever created Wonky Jeopardy, because it's a beautiful song. That final note is really the best of the notes that it could be. Just play it one more time. Just get it going again. Yeah, there it is. Yeah. Just gonna hang out as people come in for a little. If I just Google Wonky Jeopardy, what am I gonna get? Wonky Jeopardy theme. I just get these same soundboards I'm using. Jeopardy meme soundboard. No, this is just the same one I have. I think I'm good. I got Wonky Jeopardy in my life. I don't know what else I could possibly need. So far, there's nobody in chat. That's what I get for logging in a little late tonight, I would argue. Just make sure stream is broadcasting okay. You know what? Maybe the idea of playing Jeopardy is just it's not doing it for people. That's always possible. I got people on my my list playing Factorio. Not Satisfactory. Factorio. Interesting. You know. Could really hope, I was just on a new episode of Retronauts, and that doesn't seem to have sent people racing into my Twitch. I'm starting to worry that some people just don't want to play Jeopardy. Maybe if I started rebranding as a talking skeleton. There's no John tonight, I said to nobody. Yeah, just checking users in chat. Zilcho. Just good old Zilcho. Well, you know what? What helps with that is maybe just a little more Wonky Jeopardy. There we go. Like, I can't think about being streaming to no one if I'm broadcasting Wonky Jeopardy the whole time. Now, if I get it could be a real problem of me getting a copyright strike from the composer of Wonky Jeopardy. That'd be a real shame. I'd hate for them to come after me, because it's clear that they have, I would say, mental issues, and might be a real problem child of sorts. Let's see, why did my wife text that? Was she trying to text it to a different person? I don't know. What's in the news today? I could just start doing Jeopardy for myself. Hi, Neil. Neil, congratulations. You're the first person in chat. Just poking your head in, Wealthy Aardvark. I understand. Well, let me treat you to... Wealthy Aardvark, if you're just poking your head in, let me treat you to the good stuff. That's my favorite song. It's Wonky Jeopardy. You have a good one too, but also, I mean, if you're not rocking out to this, rocking out in the free world, I don't know what to tell you. This is a good song. It's perfect, is what it is. Like, it's exactly what you want if someone told you that they were playing a song called Wonky Jeopardy. It's called Wonky Jeopardy, Neil. It's not Discordant Jeopardy. That would be ridiculous. You know what I just realized is, until people, hi Dirigibilistics, I forgot that this kind of sucks. The Wonky Jeopardy song or Jerkpardy in general, because Jerkpardy is a great idea and people enjoy it. I've been told that people enjoy it. Nick told me he enjoyed it, and hi Nick, hi Carrie. You're in the VOD. I hope I'm still alive. If I'm not alive, I don't know, post this somewhere. Put a... Oh, I made myself sad. Now, do I want to do... While we're still waiting for people to filter in, I'll just keep playing. Oh, I also have Jeopardy Flute on this soundboard. I would argue that Jeopardy Flute is worse. I would argue that Jeopardy Flute sucks more than Wonky Jeopardy. It's also much louder. I will say that right now. And it do keep going, don't it? That's the thing that I like about it, is that it's the whole song. Wow, that's loud. I want to tell you, I could be turning my headphones down to spare myself, but I don't think that would be fair ethically to y'all. Oh, they do get that nice boom, boom there at the end. Just in case we run out of like fun here, I'm gonna go ahead and load up another game that we can play if we get a little tired of Jerkpardy. We can also just get started. I think we got 5 whole viewers. Hell yeah, we could just start. But I'll just let you know, I am also downloading and have loaded up, just in case, the Towers of Hanoi app, in case we want to play Towers of Hanoi instead of Jerkpardy. But I'll keep that loaded in the background. Where do we go from here? That's a Buffy reference. Okay, well, here we go. Here are our categories. This is Jerkpardy, the game where I read you Jeopardy questions, you tell me the answers, and that's life. There's no prizes, there's no money. This is just a thing I do all the time because it relaxes me, and sometimes I need to be relaxed, and also John isn't here. So, this game, for the record, is from... Guys, sliding title puzzle. I hate sliding title puzzles. This is Tuesday, April 5th, 2022. I am in the... this is the first game by soon-to-be massive champion Matea Roach. So that's exciting. We're all playing against Matea on these. I'll tell you right now, she's going to kick our asses because she's crazy good at Jeopardy. So our categories are: how are you fixed for blades? Last names the same. Instrumental TV themes. I will kill that category. Clear eyes, I in quotes. Full arts, can't lose. They did a fun one there. Neil, you were first one in chat tonight. Why don't you go ahead and pick our category? I know it's a big burden. The only prize is if you get the last question right in the category, you get to pick the next category. Those are the prizes. Or, perhaps, I will send $1,000. Angela for $1,000. You're starting with the TV theme show one. Okay, all right. TV theme. I fucking knew, Neil. I don't let you pick the amounts because it's too much scrolling around. So we just go down the category. I'm sorry. Okay. King's Landing and Winterfell are a few of the places seen during this show's opening theme. Oh, let's see how many of these I can sing. Ba 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 ba. Playing from the top down as God intended. What is, I like those sick fucks. I wrote about that because it makes me mad that they don't play from the top, because the categories are written to be read from the top. They have an order. There are things built. Yeah, it's Game of Thrones though. Neil got it. Jong. And that's a Matea. A lot of these Matea's going to get. I'll tell you that right now. Matea has a run of like 20 games or something. All right. Next. The jaunty William Tell Overture was the theme song for this old show about a masked man. Gotta be careful or else I'll end up in F Troop. The answer to this question is not F Troop, I'll tell you that right now. Because that has lyrics. What is Zorro? That is incorrect, Neil. Dirge Ballistic, anybody else want to give a guess? This is a participatory stream. If people do not start telling me what they think the answers to this are, I will start playing Towers of Hanoi. Which will become Towers of Annoy as I start becoming annoying about what I'm playing. The answer is yes. Dirge Ballistic gets it. Is the Lone Ranger. Very good. Next up, for 600. The Ventures had a hit with the theme for this stately cop show. Rebooted in 2010 with the same theme. Stately cop show. Cop show with a state in the name that got rebooted in 2010. It's not Law and Order, not NYPD Blue. No. You know what, Neil? You got me on the right track. No, it's Hawaii 5-0. Ba 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 ba. Yeah, Dirge Ballistic. Very good. Very good. Forgot they rebooted that with Hurley. For 800. This 90s sitcom set in an airfield took flight with an arrangement of a Schubert sonata. I can't do it. I can't do it justice. I mean, it's a beautiful song. It's a gorgeous song. And you can just imagine Helen rocking out on it with her cello. But what's wrong, Dirigibilistic? What are you sad about? What are you fucking sad about? We're happy right now. This is a happy question that made me happy. What is Will's jam? It is Will's jam. Man, we got like 7 people watching. Not a lot of people in the chat. It is Wings. Yeah, that's the theme song of theme. The theme song of Wings. The Wing song of themes. Ooh, Kathleen got it. Kathleen's my girl. And finally, for 1,000. Heard here is the stock music piece Temptation Sensation, recognizable as the theme of this FX comedy. I'm going to click it and see if it works. I am guessing that this is not found. I am guessing that is, well, I'll let you all answer. But how would it go? How does it go? It's hard to do. Jaunty. Imagine jaunty music. Yeah, Neil, I'm pretty sure it's What Is Always Sunny. It was It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Neil, you finished the category. Well, I forgot to do the board fill sound. I just realized, everybody, I forgot to do the board fill sound. Hold on. Where are you at, board fill? Fuck yeah. And then I forgot to do the dings as I did the categories. So, we have How Are You Fixed for Blades? Last name's the same. Clear Eyes. Full Arts. Can't Lose. It's a little bit of a joke there. A little bit of a joke they did there about a television program. What category you want, Neil? Blades. All right. Before proclaiming it was the best a man can get, this razor company asked via cartoon parrot, how are you fixed for blades? I'm mad at myself that I couldn't do the It's Always Sunny theme. So the Sea People is coming in quick with Gillette, correct. A dermatologic surgeon can use a number 15 type of this small light blade and a Bard Parker handle. Yeah, you got sniped, Neil. I forgot. I should have like actual music playing in the background of this. Let me get some public domain. What is a scalpel? Neil says. Very good. Public. I used to have. I don't know where it is. My collection of public domain stuff that I used to play during the old Fool's Errand streams. I miss that game. Sadly, we finished it with our good brains. For 600, Olympian Bonnie Blair wore different blades of glory in winning 5 gold medals in this sport. I don't feel like you have to do the what is if you're just answering here, but I don't know. Maybe you should. Maybe you should, and maybe we'll all be punished by God if we don't. I want to hear right now about Olympian Bonnie Blair. Of course, I have a song I could play. What is Olympic ice skating? Sea People's in there first. I don't think either of you were right. I guess if I'd known, I would have given you a. Can you be more specific? They might have taken skating. I think they would have hit you with a more specific, please, to get to speed skating as opposed to figure skating. And that was a Matea. Matea sniped that one. You can see Joyeuse, the sword of this great king of the Franks in the 700s, both here and in the Louvre. And links aren't working. I just copied what is on my phone and was pasting, but it is annoying. That's fair. I know the answer to this one because of a monologue from the second marathon game, which has great writing. Dirgeballistic coming in hot with my old man Charlie Magnets. And the trowel type of this blade was used to dig. If a charge was called, it fit onto a muzzle for hand-to-hand combat.
And the show has reached a new low.
Yeah, it's Bayonetta. The Sea People's is right. It's Bayonetta. Very good. All right, Sea People's, what category would you like? We still have last name's the same. Clear eyes, full arts, and can't lose. Can't lose. Oh, let there be a Parker Lewis question in here. Oh, man, that kid was amazing. On running for re-election in 2024, this law alum from Leningrad State University said, "I haven't decided." Uh-huh. Sure, man. I mean... It's probably just the one guy, right? Is that one guy? I think it's gotta just be that one guy, right? Yeah, it was that one guy. It was that one guy. It's not normally how I describe him, but I guess it was accurate. I would say former KGB director. Or frequent president of Russia. But premier of Russia? President. No. Okay. By the numbers in 1984, it was Ronald Reagan. 54 million votes. This Minnesota man, 17 million fewer. That's a lot more fewer. That's a lot more Matt Frewer, you know? Not as good, vote-wise. This is a fun one to do 3 days before the election. It's going to suck. Oh, not looking forward. Oh, there's not a Civil War. Is it Dukakis, not Mondale? It was Mondale. Sorry, Neil. Thanks, Donald Darko. Oh my God. I'm such a Donnie Darko type, you know? I got my rabbit friend. His name is Frank. He's spooky. I've talked to the director of that movie. He's a nice guy. On September 21st, 1981, the Senate confirmed her Supreme Court nomination 99-0. Somebody abstained or was sick, I guess. I heard that when they confirmed her, they crossed their arms over their chest and said, "Something forever." If this is who I assume it is. I mean, it's a woman, so. Sorry, I shouldn't give hints. I'm giving too many hints, everybody. Dirge Ballistic says, RBG. I'll take that. You were wrong, and I was wrong. We were all wrong. It was the other prominent woman. It was not Ruth Conda Forever. It was Sandra Day O'Connor, and we seemed like fools. And Matea seems powerful and smart. All right. For 800. In 2002, this Mideast world leader didn't sweat re-election, winning 11 million to 0, but by 2003 was an ex-president. Yeah, I mean, you've done a misogyny dirigibilistic. You've confused women jurists, as have I, because we were racing to make our fun Ruth Conda Forever jokes. It's my fault, and I'm a bad person. I think I know who this one is, though. I sure hope so. Neil says Saddam Hussein, and he was correct. Cameron said Kim Jong-un because Cameron doesn't know what the Mideast is. That's great. Mideast of North Korea. Mideast Korea. And for 1,000, taking a seat in 1990 to rep Stralsund-Rügen-Grünen preceded this politician's 4 wins running for the world leader gig. Is this me in a Civ game? This may be me in a Civ game. Taking a seat in 1990 to rep Stralsund-Rügen-Grünen preceded this politician's 4 wins running for the world leader gig. I mean, that seems German, so I have a guess. But world leader gig? I think this is someone winning a political victory in a civilization game, so I'm assuming it's Cleopatra. No, it was Merkel. It was Angela. You got it, Neil. You got it, Neil. Yeah, they don't let you do the wrong thing in Jeopardy. They don't let you go, who is Angela Merkel wrong? To, like, try to save face. They still take the money if you get it wrong. Neil, you killed that category. Boom! Wait. What the fuck is that? That is this Jeopardy Stinger Swedish version. Hell yeah! This is a good soundboard, y'all. Also, Swedish Jeopardy sounds really cool. Leftmost. You already... Okay, leftmost one. Leftmost remaining one is last name's the same. Purported drink inventor Tom and Irish independence fighter Michael. Michael. That's an Arrested Development reference. That's not relevant to anything tonight. I just like referencing Arrested Development because I watched it too much when I was 19. Oh, what an insufferable 19-year-old I was. Neil is correct, Collins. Gotta keep my mouse cursor off the screen so people don't yell at me. Next up, movie auteur Wes and book author Sherwood. Forrest, I assume. Hi, puppy. We're playing Jeopardy. The Jerkpardy's here, but it's not in a weird way. See, people's... I wonder if people think that Jerkpardy is a gross thing. I hope not. I understand that the name could be seen as gross, but it's just Jeopardy, but a jerk is hosting it, is my thinking. Because I have low self-esteem, even though I have gotten a lot of these questions right. Sci-fi scribe William and laugh-in poet Henry. Oh, okay, yeah, I got it. Took me a second. Had to think about it. I thought it was the gross meaning when I read it. Oh, well, I'll change it then. I've been taught to change it. Dirigibilistic coming in fast with Gibson. Now, Dirigibilistics, you're doing really well tonight, but I do know your weakness, and it's Wonky Jeopardy. Triple Stumper, good job. UK Labour Prime Minister Harold and rocker Nancy. God, I love Wonky Jeopardy so much. I'll switch it to hell yeah. Get a little fuser in here along with everything else we're doing. Harold. I feel like I should know this, but I don't know it, and I'm shaming myself with my poor knowledge. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to play the Will Ferrell quote. Everybody. Crom. Wilson. Nancy Wilson. Right. And Harold Wilson, but still.
And the show has reached a new low.
Yeah. Accused conspirator Clay and producer Run Run. Clay, conspirator Clay, and producer Run Run. I have no idea. I have never heard of conspirator Clay or producer Run Run or their shared last name. Am I going to have to... I mean, yes, Neil, we could all have a lot of fun with it being DMC, but I don't think that that is actually the answer. So I think I'm going to have to hit the... I think I might have to hit the Will Ferrell clip 2 in a row. Shaw, Clay Shaw and Run Run Shaw, and
the show has reached a new low.
okay, who got the Dirge Ballistic. Puppy is driving but listening. Okay, well, it's an almost entirely audio product this time, so you're good. Okay, Dirge Ballistic. We still have left Clear Eyes and Full Arts. It's like a, it's like a reference to Friday Night Lights, because they say that thing on it. Give me the arts. Delicious, delicious arts. Oh no, I clicked over. I broke it. The very delicate OBS window I use for all this. Here's something to ponder. Purchased as a gift to Paris, this Rodin sculpture was placed outside the Pantheon in 1906. Normally, I would get self-conscious about my lack of arts knowledge, but given that this is the top of the category, I think I could venture a guess. The Ventures, Hawaii Five-0 theme. We're having fun now. Try to see how much of a delay I have. Yoshi's Ass. Yeah, they made the Thinker from Ace Attorney a real statue. It's wild. All right, the Thinker. In pottery, when feldspar is added to clay and hit with 2,000 degree temps, the product turns translucent and is called this. Did not get a Yoshi's Ass back in chat for timing purposes. I gave a Yoshi's Ass and I gave the call, did not get the response. In some ways, I'm a terrible DJ, I would argue. Or public speaker generally. In pottery, when feldspar is added to clay and hit with 2,000 degree temps, the product turns translucent and is called this. Is this what terracotta is? I should know. What is slag, see people says? I should know this. I used to be romantically involved with a potter, with a ceramics artist. Porcelain! It's called porcelain, and we're gonna hit the button.
And the show has reached a new low.
Aw, crap, everybody. It's Daily Double. Put your wagers in the chat. Where is it? Put your wager in the chat. Is that hard on people? Is that... It's loud. Boy, that's a consistent sound. That was like 5 different buttons on there. All right, Neil's betting a bazillion. That's exciting. A new exhibit, this movement Beyond Borders, has a 1936 work showing high heels and a rosary tangled in what looks like fishnets. A new exhibit, this movement Beyond Borders, has a 1936 work showing high heels and a rosary tangled in what looks like fishnets. I have like a loose guess, and you have to guess if you pull the Daily Double. You have to try to answer. So my guess is pop art, because that sounds like pop art stuff, but I'm not very confident on it. I'll give people a second to... Yeah. Surrealism. Cameron said, nuns. Cameron lost $1,000. And we'll go ahead and just hit the button.
And the show has reached a new low.
Shame. For 800, his painting of a peasant woman of Noonan, peeling potatoes isn't nearly as famous as his potato eaters. I have no idea. I don't know fine art. This is a category that I am dumb on. I am sorry. I've let down my mother and my father. What are nuns? Noonans? What are nuns? Is this... the Potato Man. Hello, Alex, who's still alive at this point. What is the Potato Man? Oh, it's Van Gogh. It was Van Gogh. That's right, the Potato Eaters is a famous Van Gogh painting that I should have known, but I didn't, so I have to hit the button again. We're in.
And the show has reached a new low.
Boy, I hate hitting it. I hate hitting it. Piet Mondrian saw my line quiver, said this sculptor. Inspired, he began to make mobiles, whole pieces that quiver. I know this one. I know this one. I sure hope. I sure hope. My mother loves this artist. If I'm not wrong. In which case she'll be so mad at me. Oh, I'll get an earful the next time she and I are playing detective games together. Which is like one of my favorite things that I do most weeks with my mom. Is she gets on the PlayStation app and we do Sherlock Holmes games together. Makes me really happy. Anybody want to venture an answer here? Piet Mondrian saw my line quiver, said this sculptor. Inspired, he began to make mobiles, whole pieces that quiver. I believe this is Calder. This is, I believe, Alexander Calder. Yes, triple stumper. Oh yeah, I need a reverse. You know what I get? I think when I do that, I get a little Swedish Jeopardy stinger, baby. Yeah. Okay. Our last category is clear eyes. Eyes in quotes. It's from the Latin for not readable, like with bad handwriting. What is I'm a doctor? Oh, fuck, I messed up. Thanks for the heads up, Josiah. Exile paper gaming. Illegible, see people says. That is correct. It's from the Latin for to drink in, perhaps some beer. I was just having coffee. The opposite of beer. See people's, yes, imbibe. See people's on a rampage. This 10-letter word describes one who destroys religious images. I always do well in the vocabulary categories. Still trying to figure out. Oh, dirigibilistic. Sniping with iconoclast. Very nice. Ooh, Kathleen said iconographer. That was wrong. Kathleen, you suck. This Latin abbreviation means in the same place. Ooh. In the same place. Latin abbreviation. What is that? Ibid. Very good. Slightly misspelled sea peoples, but I'm sure you would have said it correctly. And yeah, triple stumper. Matea didn't even get that one. Oh, this is a Mayim Bialik episode. I just realized. This is post Alex. Mayim Bialik is hosting this one during her brief stint. A narrative poem treating an epic theme. Tennyson wrote some of the King. This one I do know the answer to. I don't think I ran a single category in this round. Nope, Sea Peoples. That is not correct. Anybody? The answer is, what is an idyll? Idyll, idol. Idols of the King is a famous Tennyson poem. Or series of poems about Arthurian lore, I believe. All right, and that is the end of our first round. Let's check the scores back in history. So, interestingly, Matea's in the lead at the end of regular Jeopardy, but not commandingly. If I'm harping on that, it's just because she's gonna make so much money. Like, she's one of those ones who I believe passed 1 million. Like, crazy good run, like 40 games or something like that. Anyway, let's move on. I'll play my board fill sound. Where you at? There you. Oh, that's a good sound. That's very satisfying. All right, our categories are World Geography. Where's my ding? Dogs. Scrambled novels. I've heard of eggs. Adjectives. Movie critics. I've written a few movie reviews in my day. 6 degrees of Sir Francis Bacon. That's the most Jeopardy-ass question in human history. Let's see. I finished out that category, which means we're going to start with fucking 6 degrees of Sir Francis Bacon. The most Lisa Simpson-ass category I've ever heard in this game. Bacon's hated rival, Edward Coke, was a mentor to Roger Williams, who founded the colony of Rhode Island and this capital. Dags. I think Dags should vote. You like Dags? We all think about Snatch sometimes, don't we? Probably Guy Ritchie's best movie. I mean, Lock, Stock might just be better. But I'll read it one more time. Bacon's hated rival, Edward Coke, was a mentor to Roger Williams, who founded the colony of Rhode Island and this capital. See, people says Rhode Island City. That's incorrect, but I appreciate the effort. This is it's Providence. Providence, Rhode Island is the capital of Rhode Island. And that's a Matea get. All right, moving down. You have built an ark to save learning from deluge, said Francis to Thomas Bodley, founder of the Bodleian one of these. I mean, I have guesses. I have some guesses about it, but I don't know it. I don't think I'd ring on this. Oh, we might be in terrible danger of playing the Will Ferrell clip for the first time in Double Jeopardy. Oh, somebody save me. Neil guesses archive. See, my brain is moving to is at library, but I'm not sure because it could also be school. Library was the answer. Whew. All right, don't have to play the Will Ferrell clip. Bacon kissed the hand of King James I of England, who was son of this queen, though James never saw her after age 1. I don't ever know the British. The only British kings I know are Charles and Charles II. Because Charles I got his head chopped off, didn't he? And then Charles II got put back on the throne after the death of Oliver Cromwell. Hello, I'm the host of Jeopardy, and I talk like this. And I like treacle and coal mining. Yeah, I don't know the answer. I mean, it's either Elizabeth I or Mary Queen of Scots, but I don't know. It was Mary Queen of Scots. I'm going to push the button on that one. I'm going to push the new low button.
And the show has reached a new low.
Aw, damn. Next question's one of our double Jeopardies. That means the bad sound happens. Where did I put it? There it is. All right, how much do people want to wager in 6 Degrees of Sir Francis Bacon? It's that you don't have any actual points. I don't keep score for anybody. It's just me goofing around. And also I feel bad that I called the stream this because now I'm getting some information that some people don't necessarily like. They get some ideas about the stream. So $3 from Sea Peoples. Great. Francis's dad was pals with Matthew Parker, who in this job from 1559 to 1575 gave the Anglican Church its distinct identity. Minus 10 bob. I'm betting minus 10 bob, so that if I get it wrong, you have to give me 10 bob. Bob. It's good to know I still have a really stupid second season of Blackadder reference stuck in my head until I die. I will have dementia and be dying on my deathbed, and I will still go in my worst Rowan Atkinson, I will still go Bob. I assume this is the Archbishop of Canterbury. It was the Archbishop of Canterbury. Matea should have wagered more money. She only wagered 1,000. Francis's uncle, Lord Burleigh, built a home where you can still see the gardens of this 18th century designer known as Capability. Can I see the picture? Not found. 404. It's really a crapshoot whether those will be there or not. So, I mean, I don't know. Is it the Kew Gardens? Is this Kew? No, Lancelot Capability Brown. All right, let's scroll up. Who's the last person to get one? It was really just kind of me. We need Wayback Machine for these links. It's true, Sea Peoples. All right, I'm gonna continue to drive, and we're gonna do adjectives. If your neck is this, you're in pain. But if your drink is this, you'll soon be feeling no pain. Well, that's clever, Jeopardy. Sometimes, Jeopardy, you're very clever. I'm still thinking about when they did that Friday Night Lights reference like last category. I was just like, I was tickled to beat the band off of that one. If you're hanging out in chat, feel free to answer questions. There's no integration. It's literally just me moving a thing on the thing. Neil says spiked. Now, Neil, I think. Oh, I see a Tethless in chat, everybody. Huh. I think they might have to take that, Neil. Puppy says Gumby. I don't think they have to take that. I think technically your answer is correct, Neil. Oh, I dropped my phone. Oh no, I dropped my phone, everybody. I gotta pick up my phone. Hi, John. We got home. Does anyone actually want to try to answer this with the one they're asking for? Or should I just, I don't know, I should just move on. I should just move on, I think. It's stiff. Stiff is what they're looking for. Kathleen knew. She knew the whole time. The landscape here with shepherds is appropriately titled with this adjective, from the Latin for shepherd. Shepherd. Rex would be a good game show host. Shepherd. Wrong. That's his shotgun. That's what his shotgun sounds like. Sea Peoples, I believe that's correct. Pastoral. Correct. Very good. A cloudless blue sky can be described as this 4-syllable blue. Mass Effect 3 run when? I did buy Veilguard, so I don't know. That'll be the only BioWare game I can bring myself to play for the next 12 months. So, never? I've never played Mass Effect 3, actually. I played 1 and 2. And then I was like, I'm probably good. I've probably played enough of that. A cloudless blue sky can be described as this 4-syllable blue. How about KOTOR 2? Maybe. I played KOTOR 2 again like 4 or 5 years ago. It's a great game. It's buggy as hell. Azure is still not 4 syllables, Neil. You got to get a couple more syllables in there. Now, Sea Peoples is doing some work with aquamarine. It's not right. The answer here is cerulean. I believe we're looking for cerulean, but I could be wrong. It was cerulean. All right, that was a triple stumper in the room and in chat, but Will got it. So you know what we get to play. The Swedish Jeopardy Stinger. Swedish Jeopardy sounds like it fucking slaps, y'all. I bet they have a good time. All right, for 1600. A word for a thespian gives us this adjective that means excessively theatrical or melodramatic. A word for a thespian. I mean, this one I have no idea. This one I'm trying to think what it would be, and I don't think I don't have the poll. How disappointing. I mean, KOTOR 2 is a fantastic and interesting game. But I'd have to decide what... Like, gender matters a lot in that. And I would have to... I mean, it does... Now, I'll say this about KOTOR 2. It's one of my favorite games that has Towers of Hanoi in it. But, I don't know. All right, I don't think anybody knows the answer. I think we're going to have to play the Will Ferrell clip on this one. Histrionic. Triple stumper. Nobody got it in the room. Nobody got it in chat. I believe if we ask our friend Will Ferrell.
And the show has reached a new low.
All right. And for 2000, the same root gives us quarrelsome, and this adjective for someone who is always complaining. This one I do know the answer to. I was thinking maybe a Deltarune playthrough sometime soon. Play Secret Island of Dr. Quandary, Neil says. Or Gabriel Knight. We could play through Gabriel Knight. I mean, I think if I'm actually like thinking about what I want to play next, it might be... We might just finally do a Liza P play, because I've been feeling a little bit of an itch for something like that since I wrapped up Elden Ring. Or maybe it is Veilguard. Maybe we just play Veilguard together and have a really good time playing Veilguard, and you could see my rook and how handsome he is. Anybody ringing in on this one? Puppet Boy Smash, John says. Gonna go ahead and ring in with what is querulous. What is querulous? That was correct. I don't get to play the Swedish Stinger because someone in the room got it. All right. See, people, you got the you got pastoral, right? So pick us a category. We still have. Let's see. World geography, Dags, scrambled novels. What I've heard of, and movie critics. Querulous. Querulous was the answer. Geography, please. Sea peoples, you hate me. That's fine. I do too. Because it's sprawled across 14 islands, this Swedish capital is called the Venice of the North. By the way, are you streaming this from a smartwatch? No. Why do you ask? This is a... because of the bad scrolling, kind of. This is a zoomed in OBS. This is literally just a browser window. That's because it was. No, this is an extremely zoomed in OBS frame on my browser window on JArchive. Just because that was the best way I could figure out. When I first did this, I made like frames and stuff, so there was like other rooms. I think it has to be Stockholm. That's the capital of Sweden, right? Yeah, good job, Neil. That was the biggest burn I've ever heard. The smartwatch thing. Yeah, woof. It's gonna be a long time before I bounce back from that one. For 800, located off the southern tip of South America, Cape Horn is found in this blazing archipelago. No, sea peoples, it's okay. You got my goat, and that's fine. My goat's here to be gotten. Hi, Gyno Crisis. I deserve everything that is said to me. I deserve it all. There's nothing in this world that anyone's ever said to me in my entire life that I didn't deserve. I firmly believe this. I'm really living my most deserved life. I deserve everything in my life except the good stuff. I have no idea what the answer to this is, and I feel foolish. Gyno Crisis getting in there with Tierra del Fuego. Very nice, Gyno Crisis. Hell yeah. You know what? Go ahead and have a Swedish Jeopardy stinger. Yeah, I can share the Swedish Jeopardy stinger. Papit is the chief port and city of this Pacific Ocean island. I have no idea whatsoever. Papit is the chief port and city of this Pacific Ocean island. Elba. I have no idea. No, that's not. Tonga is sea people's answer. What? I'm so bad at any geography where it's wet. It was Tahiti, a magical place. That's a reference to Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., a show I've never watched, but my mom did. For 1600, Ticos are residents of this rich country of the Western Hemisphere. Rich is in quotes in a way that makes me think, I don't know what that makes me think. Oh, I have a guess. Of the Western Hemisphere. Jeopardy's too fucking easy because they will just eliminate an entire half of a sphere. Gyno Crisis, that's also my guess. Yeah, they hinted that one pretty hard, didn't they? Ooh, we've got some kind of daily double that has a legend about dogs. For 2000, this port city of Egypt is located where the Suez Canal meets the Mediterranean Sea. I'm guessing it's not Cairo. This port... Shreveport? Shreveport, Bobby. Shreveport. That's helpful, right? That line from a commercial that I don't remember what the product was. I would just remember the guy going, Shreveport, Bobby, Shreveport. Oh, my mind. Of all, I remember my grandma used to have a magnet on her refrigerator that said, of all the things I've lost, I miss my mind the most. I think we're gonna end up having to. I'm about to play the old Will Ferrell clip. Port Said. Port Said.
And the show has reached a new low.
The only thing I know about Shreveport is that it's where id Software played D&D. That's exciting. That's real knowledge. All right, Gyno Crisis, you most recently answered a question right. So you pick our next category. We still have Dags, scrambled novels, and movie critics. Womp womp. Scrambled. I've heard of scrambled egg. An 1815 classic. Mame. Blame it all on Mame, boys. That's a song that they play a couple times in The Penguin Show. The Penguin. The Penguin. Dirge Ballistic getting in there fast with Emma. Monkeys as masters. Seaplane theft op. Yeah, we're running a seaplane theft op. Not trying to make the anagram match up to the thing at all. Monkeys as masters. Seaplane theft op. Nick Pancakes, first time chat. Hell yeah, that's your first time in the chat ever, Nick? Jesus. Yeah, Planet of the Apes. On a triple stumper, Nick, you get the Swedish Jeopardy stinger. Hell yeah. Humans as ornaments. I know you don't watch live, Nick. That's why I'm surprised to see you. For $1,200, Billy Pilgrim gets bombed. A huge tush flies over. Seems disrespectful. Seems disrespectful. I would argue. Oh, Nick's watching in the future. Gyno Crisis. Nick's doing jokes. Gyno Crisis is in here typing out Slaughterhouse 5 as an anagram for a huge tush flies over. Yes, Kurt Vonnegut's, or also known as the Children's March, or whatever it's called. The Children's Crusade. All right, for $1,600. 1920s romance of a wounded soldier and his nurse. Lost male warfare. You're right, it's disrespectful in a way that Kurt would enjoy. Yeah. Lost male warfare. Lost male warfare in the village. Lost male warfare in the village. Ambulance driver. Polydactyl cats. Yeah, they're anagrams, Neil. They're anagrams of beloved, popular books. Now, Neil, I can't give that to you because you did not type out the full name of the book. And in an anagram category, you've got to type out the full name of the book. I'm being a prick about it. Because that doesn't rearrange to Farewell to Arms. Dirigibilistic in there with a Farewell to Arms. Woo! Sniped you, Nick. Neil, I'm sorry to be a jerk about it, except that I love to be a jerk about it, and it's like the thing that makes me happiest. For $2,000, a Colson Whitehead Pulitzer winner, Been Sickly Hot. I don't know this one. I was doing pretty good in this category, so now I'm just doing... We read Farewell to Arms in high school. I'm just trying to run the anagram now, but it's long. So I do not know it, and I don't know the work of Colson Whitehead very well. So... And there's nothing, no other information about it except that it won the Pulitzer. And I just don't have my list of Pulitzer winners. I'm going to give everybody like, this is now, actually. Sorry. You left out a letter. All right. I'm giving everybody a little bit of time, but I'm going to go ahead and boop. The Nickel Boys. And that's a new...
And the show has reached a new low.
Low. All right. Let's see. My last person to get it was was Dirigibilistic. So Dirigibilistic, please pick our next category. We no longer have scrambled novels. We still have Dags and movie critics. And Dirigibilistic picked Dags. Dubbed the Apollo of Dags, this Nordic named breed that was used to hunt boar can stand 32 inches at the shoulder. Nordic named the Apollo of dogs. I can usually get the top question in a category. Big, it's not a Great Dane, right? Is it a Great Dane? Mastiff? The hell is it? Those aren't Nordic countries. It was a Great Dane. It was a Great Dane. Okay. All right. I guess those are Nordic. All right. Norwegian blue. Beautiful plumage. For 800. Nova Scotia Ducktolen is one breed of this sporting dag for whom fetch should be instinctual. The Norwegian forest dog. Okay. For whom fetch should be... I may have a guess on this. There's so many dogs. We have so many. Y'all ever sit around and think about how many fucking dogs we have? It's a lot. It's enough that they could probably have done 3 or 4 more questions in this and not have repeated a dag. I'm assuming this is a Labrador Retriever. Just a retriever. Okay. The Great Woofer seen here is named for this mountain range in Western Europe. This is not going to be... Yeah, not found. Not found. You must imagine. One must imagine the Great Woofer that was seen here. Oh, in your mind's eye, please imagine the woofer. And the tweeter. I mean, Labrador Retriever is like the best dog. So, they're good dogs. They're such good dogs. They're the dogs I had growing up. So, name for this mountain range in Western Europe. Oh, I got it. That's going to be a Pyrenees. Correct. You love it. You love to get dogs. You love to get dags right. All right, daily double, everybody. Cover your ears. All right, wagers in the chat. Wagers in the chat. You wager however much you like. You have infinite money, as far as I'm concerned. In legend, these low-slung Welsh dags were used to pull fairy carriages. Oh my God. Oh my God. In legend, the Tom Cruise film, which I'm sure we'll be rebooting next because they've already done done Top Gun, and now they're doing Days of Thunder. In legend, these low-slung Welsh dogs were used to pull fairy carriages. Ooh, Nick is coming in fast with the correct answer, Corgi. Very good, Nick. Very good, Nick. And finally, for 2000, the Australian breed seen here, hey puppy, Australian dog, shares its name with an ominous Scottish, I mixed them together, water spirit. And again, I can't show you the picture. I have a guess, because I sure do know about ominous. I don't know a lot about dogs, dags, but I do know a lot about ominous Scottish water spirits. Because I've fought a lot of them in video games. I'm playing through Order of Ecclesia right now, and you just kill every single mythical spirit ever. So I don't think it's Kelpie, Gynocrisis. I think it's Selkie. I think they're Selkies. Let's find out. It was Kelpie, Gynocrisis. Damn! Gynocrisis got Kelpie, got $2,000. Really good, and nobody else got it, and I got it wrong. And I'm mad at myself. But I'm covering it up because you're not allowed to be a mad game show host. You can't be mad at yourself and a game show host. Although sometimes I think Wink Martindale was mad. Anyway, we still have movie critics. Ah, God, this is going to be embarrassing when they're all about me. Because I've criticized some movies in my time, you know? I've only written like 1 or 2 movie reviews ever, but I've criticized some movies very loudly to people. Very loudly. Especially to my wife. This character tells Agent Starling she has cheap shoes and looks like a rube. And he's just getting started. Wait till she starts talking about, he starts talking about the cologne with a ship on the bottle. It stinks. That's my Jay Sherman. That's my Lovitz. Hold on, I can do better. Eat fresh! It stinks! It is Dr. Hannibal Lecter. You did misspell it, C Peoples. Actually. So this is about people who are being critical in movies. It's not about my career. In this film about a bachelor party gone wrong, Ed Helms tells Zach Galifianakis, "You are literally too stupid to insult." Oh, but which one? Which one are they asking about? Oh God, which one? Is it the original or Folie à Deux? Nick's in with The Hangover. That's correct. The Hangover, Folie à Deux. For 1200, in this comedy, Steve Carell asks a group of rival newscasters, "Where did you get those clothes at the toilet store?"
And the show has reached a new low.
See People's in fast with Anchorman. That'd be fun if Anchorman was a superhero who hit people with an anchor. If you think about it. For 1600, a tired and hapless Jeff Bridges expresses some strong dislike for the Eagles in this 1998 Coen Brothers comedy. I just hate the fucking Eagles, man. That's my version of that character. Yeah, I'm sorry, Neil. I don't know what to tell you. Everybody else seems to be going on. Josiah is incorrect, as that is not the name of the film. Actually, Nick. Oh, I'm still not seeing anyone putting the actual title of the film in here. The is not the name of the movie. The Dirigibilistic gets it. The Big Lebowski is correct. I don't know what everyone else was thinking. Very easy question. Title sorted. Sort title alphabetically. Big Lebowski the. And for 2000, to call you stupid would be an insult to stupid people. Jamie Lee Curtis tells Kevin Kline in this piscatory 1988 comedy. This is one of my favorite comedies. Now, yes, okay, fine. You know that's gonna get. You're not gonna. A Fish Called Wanda is correct. The Sea Peoples. Thank you for taking the time to put all the words in. Great movie. All right, everybody. Josiah, gotta go soon, possibly. Hi, Eggs. Hi, Josiah. Okay. All right, here we go. It is now time for Final Jeopardy. Hold on. Okay, yeah. Ooh, Matea is not winning. I mean, she's up, but she's not up by a lot. This is her first game, so we do know. Ken coming to... No, it's actually, this one's being hosted by Mayim. Okay. So Matea does not have a lock game on this one. All right. Our category for Final Jeopardy is... Shit. Classic games. I would bet money. I would go into debt to bet everything on this one. Classic games. Whew. All right. Yeah, so basically when my wife and I do this, because we don't keep track of money, we either bet to hit or bet to miss, basically. So this is a bet to hit, because that's basically what you're doing when you run your bet on Final Jeopardy, is you're betting whether or not you're either betting in the scenario where you think everybody's going to get it wrong or everybody's going to get it right. I would bet the scenario to get it right on this one. So, and yes, would bet probably everything. We've got some answers about Mario and Luigi already. Eggs is wagering toes and tongue. I'm going to go ahead and wager head, shoulder, knees, and toes. Twice. What is the ball from Pong? Here we go. Please, I'm going to bring the question up. I'm going to play the song. I'm going to start the song, and then I will read the song. Please do not answer until the song finishes. Ruben Klamer, who passed away in 2021 at age 99, developed this game relatable to literally everyone on Earth. Now, Sea Peoples has said Seaman. So I think we all felt very arrogant about this, and now are. Oh, okay. We have some people answering a Game of Life. Hi, Ven. It was Life, and they did just accept Life, even though it is the Game of Life. All right. Nick got it in first. Congratulations to Nick, Josiah, and Vin, though, for all getting it correct. Yeah, of course. All right. And that was our first round of Jerkpardy. That always takes longer than I think it would. All right, we're going to load up another match. We're going to load up Matea game 2. So, yeah, looking at I didn't look at the scores. Matea bet almost everything and got it right. And has $32,000. Her number will, I believe, pass 1 million before her run is done. All right, we're going to load up our next game. Okay. Let me hit my board fill button. Okay. For the record, this game is from Wednesday, April 6th, 2022. Our contestants are Lana Altman, Vernon Ing, and Matea Roach. And our categories are U.S. bodies of water. It's all relative. Indescribable. Responses are made up of letters found in the word describable. Tombstones. That's fun, Eggs. The Magnificent Seven. And Westerns. I was doing the order on that wrong. All right, Nick, you won our last game, I would say. So, Nick, what would you like as our first category? No spacebar, less lag. I have not taken the test in more than a year. I need to take like a couple days to study and then take the test because I've been really practicing. So I'm feeling good about it. I have once in my life gotten through, I've gotten to the second round before. I've gotten past the test once before, but I did not win. I did not do well enough on the second test. So one of these days I will at least make it to, I hope in my heart of hearts that I will someday make it to at least the in-persons. Okay. Tombstones. Ludolf van Keulen, who calculated the value of this to 35 digits, asked for it to be engraved on his tombstone. It is. Nick is correct. Pi. I will say this. A girl I went to high school with, I think I've mentioned this before, not only got on Jeopardy, but was in negative when she got to final and did not get to play final, and that would destroy me. You would never probably see me again if that were the case. Anyway, Mel Blanc, long the voice of Porky Pig, has this 3-word catchphrase of Porky's as his epitaph. That's the pivot. It would have ruled if it was Avogadro's number. And Nick gets in there. Now, Nick did leave out an apostrophe, but he didn't say that's all fools or that's all gulks. So that's all fucks. That's all folks was correct. This outlaw was buried under the words, murdered by a traitor and coward whose name is not worthy to appear here. We got pictures working on this one? Sure don't. Although, of course, anyone who saw a movie knows that the traitor and coward's name was Robert Ford. All right, Josiah's in there fast with Jesse James. The assassination of Jesse James by the coward Robert Ford. Team Rockets blasting off again. Service to others is the rent you pay for your room in heaven, is inscribed on the tombstone of this great boxer who died in 2016, who I wrote his obit for the site. Got a little indigestion. Pardon my noises and my gas. Vin getting in there nice and fast with Muhammad Ali. Very good. Josiah said Bessie Venturi. which is, of course, the Mirror Universe Jesse Ventura. So that's exciting. And South Georgia Island off Antarctica is home to the gravestone of this man who explored the region in his ship, the Endurance. Yes, Muhammad Ali died in 2016. Neil, I don't think that's right. Then Josiah's saying Sir Edmund Hillary. I always confuse the Sea People says Captain Jonathan Archer, who of course saved us from the Zindi. Is it Shackelford? Is it Shackelford? Shackleton, not Shackelford. Rusty Shackelford, of course, is the alias of our man Dale Gribble. I confuse them. Shackleton and Shackelford. You know who's not confused?
And the show has reached a new low.
All right. Vin, you have the most recent correct answer. So go ahead and pick me a new category. Oh, no. Come on. Stop it. Stop it. Go on. Categories are U.S. bodies of water, It's All Relative, Indescribable, The Magnificent Seven, and Westerns. Westerns for Vin. Anyone want to guess if Lonesome Dove will be in here? In Italian, this Clint Eastwood Western was called Il Buono, Il Brutto, Il Cattivo. Gosh, you can almost believe that I spent like 2 months in Italy. Il Buono, Il Brutto, Il Cattivo. Eggs in there fast. Good, Bad, and the Ugly. Very good. In Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, the duo are being chased by what's called a super this, and they're hot on the trail. I've never actually seen this film. I have a guess. Nick said a funny. Josiah, I guess I will give it to you. You're spelling it wrong, but fine. A super posse. Posse Comitatus. I don't remember what Posse Comitatus is. It's just fun to say. For 600, seen here, he played Rufus Buck just out of prison and ready to collide with an old rival in the 2021 Western, The Harder They Fall. An insane posse of clowns. That was a triple stump. I mean, super posse. It was a weird question. That was a triple stumper. So, what is Ain't a Real Movie? No, this I don't remember. This would be so. This was not fair because I can't bring up the picture. Is it? That's who I thought it was. Vin, I thought it was. No, it was Idris Elba, and you're a racist, Vin. I didn't say anything. You're a racist.
And the show has reached a new low.
For 800, this 1939 John Ford classic named for a vehicle helped establish John Wayne as a star. Oh, right. I sat here for a second. I was like, no, Josiah, incorrect. Wagon Train was a TV show. Eggs, I don't think... Mustang the car was a vehicle. I don't think Mustang the horse counts as a vehicle. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong about mine and Josiah's right. Let's find out. Hollywood stars and celebrities. What do they know? Do they know things? Let's find out. I was right. It's Stagecoach. I should have said it out loud, but I didn't. But I still get to play... So just to be clear, that is I have the soundboard of Jeopardy sounds, and this one's just labeled Jeopardy Stinger Swedish version sound. Mustang Sally. And for 1,000, 2021's The Power of the Dog stars Benedict Cumberbatch and was directed by this Oscar-winning woman from New Zealand. Fuck, what is her name? I got it. Took me a second. 2021's The Power of the Dog stars Benedict Cumberbatch and was directed by this Oscar-winning woman from New Zealand. It's not Idris Elba Josiah. That was incorrect. Oh, do I get to play that? Who is Phoebe Rocketships Jr.? Yeah, playing her famous song. I'm Phoebe and I'm going to space like my mom did. I'm going to play the timeout song. I always forget to play the time up song. Where is it? Who is Jane Campion? All right. Well, Will was the last one to get one right. So Will gets to pick the next category. So let's do The Magnificent Seven. Good gender swap, Nick. Very classic gender play. 2 of the 7 hills of this city are Mons Capitolinus and Mons Aventinus. You can really tell I spent like 2 months in Italy. Neil is correct. Rome. My road leads there. Mythologically, the 7 against this Greek city usually include Tydeus and Hippomedon. Seven against... All right, Josiah's saying... Well, now I don't know what... Okay, Josiah's saying Athens, which would be my guess, but I have no actual idea. Let's check. 7 against Thebes. Where are you at, Will Ferrell? There you are.
And the show has reached a new low.
Celebrity Jeopardy. Daughters of Atlas, the 7 sisters became this star cluster. Fuck. What is it? What is it called? What is it called? Okay, Vin, that was where my thinking was at. Let's see if you're right. Yes, the Pleiades. The Pleiades. Good job, Vin. For 800. This Christian denomination makes Saturday its day of rest and focus of observance. Vin got brains. Josiah gets it, Seventh-day Adventist. By the way, Vin, I won't do this again if it makes you uncomfortable, but just a heads up. If you follow Vin, check out his GoFundMe. Help out if you can, please. I kicked some money in today, and people should, because Vin's great. Anyway, I will stop embarrassing myself or others. And for 1,000, to climb the 7 summits, you need to climb this South American one that begins and ends with the same letter. What? How would that even work? How would it begin and end? Is it a circle name? It's some kind of circle name. This is a ridiculous mountain, I would say. Circular mountain. What is it? Mount Donut? Vin is punishing me now by saying boob. Mount Boob. Okay, I should actually try to think what the answer to this would be. It's not Mount Race Car. I like that, Nick. Fuck, what is this? South American. To be clear, the name of the mountain is not a full palindrome. It just starts and ends with the same letter. Aconcagua. Yeah. Wasn't gonna get that one. Just gonna go ahead and say that. Wasn't gonna get that one. All right. I believe it's Josiah's pick for category. I gotta remember to play music. So we still have indescribable, it's all relative, and U.S. bodies of water. It's Josiah's pick. And hold on. Well, okay, I did see Josiah picked, but it did give me enough time to find Wonky Jeopardy and play it. So here we are. The Abbasid dynasty that ruled a Muslim caliphate for 500 years bears the name of Al-Abbas, the uncle of this prophet. God, I love Wonky Jeopardy. It makes me laugh every time. It was Muhammad. Nick also not only got it right, but also came closest to spelling it right. Oh, Sea People's got it right. Actually got the name spelled right. But twin sisters Pauline and Esther Friedman both saw success as these two pseudonymous newspaper advice columnists. Yeah, I like a little Cabinet of Dr. Caligari Jeopardy theme song, Gyno Crisis. I'm seeing half of an answer. This is a 2-part answer, though. So I have not actually seen a correct answer yet. Yeah, twin sisters Pauline and Esther Friedman both saw success as these two pseudonymous newspaper advice columnists. There we go. Eggs got it. Ann Landers and Dear Abby. So technically, they would have dinged you for that, because her last name wasn't Landers. But I'm gonna give it to you. It was Dear Abby and Dear Ann. Last name shared by movie and TV star Taraji P. and her North Pole exploring ancestor Matthew. And an unrelated Muppet Man. I'm gonna ding you, Eggs. Yeah, Vin's got it. Where's the ding? Yeah, Taraji P. Henson. Queen Elizabeth I had an age named for her and lived about twice as long as this mother of hers. Y'all acting like you don't know Taraji P. Henson. Like, go watch Person of Interest. I have no idea who the mother of Elizabeth I was. I don't know the monarchs because I'm quite dumb about that era of history. Mother Superior, Josiah says. I think we're gonna be hitting the. I get the joke now. See People's joke also good. Anne Boleyn. It was Anne Boleyn. Oh no, I accidentally loaded the. Okay.
And the show has reached a new low.
And for 1,000 in It's All Relative, John Watson Foster, Secretary of State for 8 months in the 1890s, had this grandson who held the same job for longer in the 1950s. I have no idea. It's probably not David Foster Wallace. So, I'm out of guesses. This grandson who held secretary... Oh, in the 1950s. Kissinger. No. Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. Mr. Foster. Oh, John Foster Dulles. One of the Dulles brothers. Okay, that makes sense.
And the show has reached a new low.
Good job, Neil. Neil, I'll give that to you. You got it. Go ahead. Because if you just said Dulles, I think they would have given it to you. So, Neil, pick our next category. They were very bad people. It's either U.S. bodies of water or indescribable. We all know Anne Anne Boleyn now, Josiah. We all know Anne Boleyn now. That it said it in the thing. All right, so Mayim teaches us that all responses are made up of letters found in the word describable. Is there an ALF category? Not on this one, puppy. You never know. There's probably been one at some point. This grain. Oh, okay. This grain. Josiah getting in fast with rice. Correct. Rice is nice. This confusing biblical place. Scrolling back up, so I'm just going to leave it. Okay. This confusing biblical place. That's right, Josiah Babel. I did not get that. Okay, good. To let a secret out. Scroll up. Neil is asking for me to... Did I accidentally just reveal it? I did. Blab. Sorry. I revealed that one. I don't know that I would have gotten that one. I accidentally scrolled over it. Okay. This firearm measurement. This one I actually get. Great. I'll give it. You can have it. You can have it, Josiah. All right. This firearm measurement. Caliber. Very fast, Josiah. Just beating out Nick. Very good. Triple stumper. That means you get... And for 1,000, this word meaning a fiasco. Does that work? No, that doesn't work. Disaster doesn't work. Crisis doesn't work. Imbroglio? No. Debacle. Very good, Gyno Crisis. Very good. Debacle. Very nicely done. All right, Gyno Crisis, pick us another category. I think we just have... Maybe not. I think it's just U.S. bodies of water left. So, I'm sorry. You do not get to pick. Flying over Utah, you might get a glimpse of this body of water. There's a picture, but you don't get to see the picture. You did great on that, Josiah. Yes, you picked the only choice left to you. In my mind labyrinth. All right, Josiah in quick with Great Salt Lake. Great Salt Lake. The lake where they filmed my favorite Angelina Jolie movie. This stately lake connects to Lake Huron via the Straits of Mackinac. I mean, right? Josiah and quick with Lake Michigan, yes. I was like, is there any other Great Lakes named after states? No. How y'all like me just busting out Mackinac without that old Midwest. If you're sitting on the dock of this 200-mile-long bay, you're either in Maryland or Virginia. Sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll. Worcester. Eggs in fast with Chesapeake Bay. That is correct. Oh, it's the Daily Double. Everybody lower the volume. Lower your volume. I gotta find the button. Puppy yelled Bill. Oh, you're yelling Bill because Bill is Chesapeake Ripper. Okay, I got confused. Where's the fucking button? I have like 3 different Daily Double buttons. There it is. All right. Seneca and Cayuga are the largest of the 11 lakes in New York State, collectively called these. I don't know this one. This one. I mean, Josiah, that's a perfectly good guess. The Schuyler sisters, Seneca, Cayuga, and Peggy. It was the Finger Lakes. Very good, Nick. Very good, Nick. And for 1,000, as indicated by its name, this large lake formed by Denison Dam is shared by Texas and its neighbor to the north. Hi, Carrie. Good job, Finger Lake. Oh, Texas has several neighbors to the north. We got an answer. Sucklet Lake. Yeah. Oh, Dirge Ballistic? I think I have to give you that, Dirge Ballistic. I think you might have been guessing, but I still have to. I think Texahoma is too close to Texoma to not give it to you. Yeah, I mean, you got it right. You don't have to be embarrassed. You actually did get it right. I think you were guessing and making literally a joke, but you got it right. Texoma, where the wind. All right. Okay. So we look at the scores. Matea has started to do what Matea will be doing for like the next 3 months of episodes. That's a crazy high score for single Jeopardy, I will just say. Lana got it from that same guess. Yeah, Texahoma. You're right. Miami does not rule. Justin. Oh, what is Texahoma? Okay. Or no, she did not get it right on Texahoma. She corrected herself to what is Texoma, I think. So, anyway, yeah, Matea is starting to post really crazy scores already. Like, once she's in the champion seat, she's going crazy. Anyway, Dirge Ballistic. Let's, you've got the pick. Let me hit the board fill button. We have physiology, landmark legislation, parts of the whole. Yeah, Vernon's not doing well. Vernon's playing on tilt. In your preface, women in music, and on the double. O-in appears twice in each response. They did do a big thing where they had the Ken and I think Austin play against an AI. Dirge Ballistic wants to start with in your preface. It's a pun on in your face. God, they're fun. I forgot to hit the dings on all those categories, so there we go. Wordsworth's preface to these lyrical poems asks the reader to decide by his own feelings genuinely. I have no idea. I can usually fake the top question in a category, but this one, no. That's all I can figure, like. But I think, like, Odes to a Grecian Urn? Ballads. They were ballads.
And the show has reached a new low.
This sir wrote his History of the World and its preface in the early 1600s when he was imprisoned in the Tower of London. Ode on a Grecian urn. Owed money to a Grecian urn. Not seen anybody get the right answer yet. This is pre-revolutions, Nick. This is before revolutions. This is, I believe, Walter Raleigh. Yep, triple stumper. Nobody in the chat. Only Will. Which means I get to play the Swedish Jeopardy stinger. For 1,200, before his 1543 book begins, this man tells Pope Paul III, I should, on the contrary, assert that the earth moves. I felt the earth move under my feet. Josiah spelled that name so wrong, so terribly wrong. Neil also spelled the name. I'm going to give it to Vin. I like it when you're all racing so fast that you just butcher the names. Galileo. 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 Gavrilo Princip. Galile, the Lali Lule Galileo. And we were all wrong. It's Copernicus. What do we say?
And the show has reached a new low.
Yay! How many people are on the stream right now? It's a lot of people fucking up. Including me! I don't think Galileo wrote a book. Can you play the Swedish Sting backwards? In the preface to this collection, Whitman says, the universe has one complete lover, and that is the greatest poet. Puppy says, also when I was driving, Neil got something right, but didn't say the entire name of the book. Wanted to say Neil wins. That's great. Whitman's Book of Fucking. All right, Vin is correct. Leaves of Grass. Ooh, Lana said Song of Myself. They're not going to ask about Song of Myself if they haven't already cleared Leaves of Grass. And for 2000, this 16th century man's preface to the history of the Reformation in Scotland deems some clergy members bloody wolves. This one I have no idea on. I have no... yeah, is this Warren Zevon? Who is Hugin? Who's Dr. Kill You? It was John Knox.
And the show has reached a new low.
All right, Vin, please choose our next category. We have a beautiful buffet still before you. Physiology, landmark legislation, parts of the whole, women in music, or on the double. And welcome to Wild Ass. John Knoxville, and welcome to Wild Ass. This is my John Knoxville impression. I've never watched Jackass, and I fear Johnny Knoxville. It's kind of the way that I'm like, I don't know if I've talked about this before, but I'm like super scared of the Impractical Jokers because like they could be anywhere at any time, and they do a lot of very like funny things that are actually really hard on the people that they happen to. And if you're out here in the world and you just like get like impractically joked, they put you on TV. You have to sign a thing, but they put you on TV. So I actually have a website that I go to that's the Impractical Jokers tracker to like just figure out. It tries to figure out where all of them are, although Sal, we think, does body doubles. It fucking sucks. Anyway, physiology. But like I do every time anything happens to me that is like even a little bit bad, I start yelling like things you can't put on TV, just like fuck a lot. And just so they can't put it on TV. And then when I sign the thing, when they hand me the thing and I sign it, I sign a fake name. Embryonic and adult are the two main types of these cells. Labs are now generating induced pluripotent ones to eventually battle diseases. Josiah and Vin are eliminated from this question because they answered before I finished reading the question. And that's horseshit. Eggs gets it right. Stem cells. Great job, Eggs. Well played. Good job. Amazing. Stem cells was correct. Weird that Josiah and Vin didn't know that one. Seemed pretty easy to me. Babies have kneecaps that are not made of bone yet. They're this flexible tissue that will become bone via ossification. The process of becoming Ossie Davis. A lot of spellings of... This is an amazing number of spellings of cartilage where no one has gotten it right yet. I'm going to give it to Neil because you're not actually dinged on spelling in Jeopardy, but not one of you got it right. Oh, wait. I got it wrong. Who got it right? C People's got it right. C People's got it right. I was wrong. I thought it had an I there at the end. I apologize. There was still the same number of people getting it wrong. I was just one of them, and C People's wasn't. Cartilag. I'm such an arrogant. I'm such an arrogant game show host. This fight or flight hormone causes goosebumps, which, back when we were furrier, raised hair follicles, trapping air. I'm Will Hubris. Yeah, that's right. This, of course, is the famous hormone R.L. Steineken. Is adrenaline. Yeah, very good. Matea said cortisol, which is not cortisone, but it was adrenaline. Nick, why don't you go ahead and take... Yeah. For 1600, the inside of the lungs is called the bronchial tree. The trunk is actually this, which branches off and brings oxygen into the lungs. I mean, I have a guess. I would. The heart. It's not the heart. Aorta's blood. Now, Neil, I think, is actually correct. I believe the answer here is just the trachea. Yeah, it's the trachea. Got it on a triple stumper. Good job, Neil. Good job, Josiah, too, but Neil got it first. A lot of you are confusing your blood parts and your air parts, which is fine now, but later could become a problem. All right. It's Daily Double. Here comes the sound. Love it. The heart is the superfood of the body. The body, fuck. This type of joint with a 3-word name allows for the greatest range of motion. Forward, backwards, sideways, and rotating. If I'm right about what this is, that picture is of a hip bone, basically. In my defense, I am a fish. In my defense, I am a fish. Vin getting in there fast with ball and socket. Very good. Ball and socket. Very good, Vin. Vin, what category you want? We still have landmark legislation, parts of the whole, women in music, or on the double. O-N in quotes. Eggs. I don't get the joke you're making there where you're saying Tina Weymouth every time. I'm sure. Oh, women in music. Oh, there we go. Okay. Yes. Parts of the whole. Spelled wrong. Corkscrew. Nail file. Sharp blade. Iconic red handle. Them's the parts. You name the whole. I like this category. Eggs. Getting Swiss Army knife in there very fast. Very nice. Frame, sash, glass. Hey, thanks for playing, Nick. It was good to see you. Hi to Carrie. Give the beautiful Ash a pet on the tummy for me, please. Eggs is in there fast with window, correct. Minaret, mihrab, ablutions area. Nick's cat, Ash, is so fucking cute. Oh my god. I am predicting the absolute star of Duckstream this year. Yeah, Vin, I'll give it to you. You know, obviously, yeah. Everyone came in. It's Mosk. It's a Mosk. Yeah. Thomas Hayden Mosk was the answer. A handheld item. Canopy, shaft, springs, handle. That's quite easy. See people in there fast with umbrella, correct? I would have said a parasol. Handheld bed, Josiah? And for 2000, the tumba, made of a gourd, about 20 parda or frets, a 3-foot-long neck, mane and sympathetic strings. It's not cello. I'm seeing people say sitar. Seeing C people say Karango. It was a sitar. Good job, Eggs. What category do you want, Eggs? Do you want women in music, in or on the double, or landmark legislation? Don't look at that. I just didn't scroll up enough to hide. I didn't scroll up enough to hide it. Tina Weymouth for 400, please. In 2021, the Country Music Hall of Fame announced its new members-elect, including this mother and daughter duo, one of whom has since died. Eggs is correct. The Judds. In 2020, Billboard named its greatest of all-time Latin artists, with this late Queen of Tejano as the top female artist. Neil getting in there fast with Selena, yes. An artist who I've only ever really encountered through the fact that every time we had a sub in Spanish class, they would play Selena on VHS. Seen here with husband David Foster, she first gained notice on American Idol and has been recording and acting ever since. And it would be easier with a picture, obviously. The Dulles brothers. See, I don't know if it is Kelly Clarkson. It might be what's-her-face who was in Rock of Love. Yeah, Catherine McPhee, who was in Rock of Love. Okay, I would not have pulled her, though. So I'll play the sound file.
And the show has reached a new low.
Yeah. I was going to say Kelly Ripa. Well, you would have been extremely wrong, Josiah. Wronger than some. A chip off the old block, this daughter of Pete Escovedo has led her own glamorous life as a world-famous percussionist. I have no idea. Genuinely, no idea. Chip off the old block, this daughter of Pete Escovedo has led her own glamorous life as a world-famous percussionist. I don't think this woman's name is Def Leppard. Yeah, Taylor Hawkins. Vin was a world-famous percussionist who we all knew. And Morn. Roxy, Neil Peart, Phil Collins. Sheila E. It was Sheila E. We're all fools. It was Sheila E. That was the wrong button.
And the show has reached a new low.
And for 2000, a major talent gone too soon, she's best remembered for writing such hits as And When I Die and Stony End. Yes, Eggs, you're right. Prince's drummer, Sheila E. And again, there's a picture, but picture won't load. So imagine. Use your imaginations, everybody. Think. Think with your brain parts and believe. Believe, believe, believe. Oh, no one's believing. It's not I don't think it's... Is it Amy Winehouse? No, it was Laura Nero. Triple stumper. No one here got it. And nobody there got it.
And the show has reached a new low.
The Laura Nero the family of Laura Nero probably didn't feel great about that one. Okay. Who got Selena first? Neil. All right, Neil. You're up. What about the bassist in Talking Heads? Does anyone know who that is? We don't. Neil, we still have On the Double and Landmark Legislation. Oh, go fast, Neil. My hand's moving down to the Jeopardy flute. Pick a category, Neil, and I'll make it stop. Double. Okay. God, I hate Jeopardy flute. Okay. O-N appears twice in each response. O-N appears twice in each response. Bermuda and Vidalia are considered sweet varieties of these. Vidalia, Vidalia, Why you gotta make me cry? Vin is right with Onion. I think Vin started typing before I finished the question, read the question, but whatever. Or Vin looked at the category and said Onion immediately before I read the thing, is what I think happened. Absolute, total, categorical. It can precede surrender. Yeah, I got it, Vin. After a second, I realized. See, people's correct with unconditional. Very good. Hold on while I text Kevin to tell him I'll be about 10 more minutes. Missed one of these at LAX? Time to head back to the ticket agent to get sorted out. Oh, there we go. Eggs got it. Connection. I was like, what the hell? Yeah, okay. This bias is a psychological term for how pre-existing ideas are supported. Confirmation. Very good, Vin. I was trying to... Yeah, triple stumper. Take your Swedish singer. And for 2000... all the Bronte kids, including brother Branwell, died from this disease now called tuberculosis. All right, I at least get this one right. Gynocrisis in there fast with consumption. Very good. Very good, Gynocrisis. Gynocrisis once again left with only one choice. Landmark legislation. Slidrion, Josiah said a while ago. Landmark legislation. Yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah, Gynocrisis. In 1911, the Senate approved the 17th Amendment, allowing its own members to be chosen via this. The 17th Amendment. Did I say 7th? 17th Amendment. I think Eggs is right. I think it's just voting. A popular election. Yeah, I'm going to take that. Yeah. I'm actually going to give it to Vin for popular vote because I think it does matter. The 1862 Act that provided money for land grant colleges specified that they should teach mechanical arts and this. Josiah, a graduate of Purdue University, says agriculture. Egg says sciences. Agriculture was correct. Very good, Josiah. Go Purdue, go Boilermakers. Woo! That stumped everybody. Take your Swedish singer. A lot of farmers at Purdue. In 1887, Congress passed the Interstate This Act, applying the same named constitutional clause. I have a guess. Neil, that is my guess. Or Gynocrisis got it in first. It was commerce. Yeah, good. For 1600, after the secession of the southern states, Congress in 1862 chose a northern route for this, from Nebraska to California. That is a good guess, Neil. Very good, Neil. Very good, Neil, on a triple stumper. Enjoy your Swedish stinger. Okay, and our last question of the game is a double Jeopardy. I'm betting Matea got that. And bet heavy. Congress passed the first of these acts in 1866. Congress passed another big one in 1964. I have a guess. Oh, Josiah said sedition. That's interesting. I don't think that's right. I don't think self-sucking is right. Here's my thinking. Civil rights. Now that's a good one. Because that's end of Civil War and LBJ. I was thinking some kind of presidential succession thing, since these are like years directly after assassinations. Let's see what it is. Vin. Oh, very good, Vin. Very good. Nice job. I don't think it's A right, Josiah. Very good, Vin. And very good, Matea, who I assume just absolutely destroyed her opponents. Yeah, Vin should take the Jeopardy. Y'all should take the Jeopardy quiz. Yeah, Matea's doing pretty good. These are not going to be competitive games, I'll just go ahead and say. I'll try to remember where we're at, because this is obviously the last one we're doing tonight, but like, these are not going to be competitive games of Jeopardy once this woman gets on a roll, and she is now on a roll. Okay. Here we go. Final Jeopardy category is small countries. So feel free to say in chat whether you are, Alex is dead, whether you are betting to hit or miss. I'm gonna bet to hit on this. And I'm gonna really regret it. But I'm gonna bet to hit on this. Okay, so I'm going to scroll down to show the question, hit the think music, and then start reading it. Please do not answer until the think music has finished. You can type before that, but don't hit enter. And here we go. French, Italian, and Swiss nationals make up about half of its population of 38,000. I have an answer. I have two answers, but I'm sticking with one of them. I have not seen anyone say my answer yet. We got some Monacos and Luxembourgs. Luxembourg, I got a Liechtenstein from Vin. Here's my thing. I think it's Vatican. I think it's the Vatican. Vatican City. It was Monaco. The Sea Peoples with fucking Monaco. Very nice. Ooh, Matea was halfway through writing Liechtenstein. The Sea Peoples and Gyno Crisis get it right. Damn. I was messing myself up because the Swiss Guard are in Vatican. I was like, that's how you get Swiss people. Oh man. All right. Thanks for playing what I am calling. I'm going to find something else to call it so people don't think it's dirty. Cause man, this is fun. Once it kicks off, like the first hour where people kind of filtering in is a little slow. But once y'all are really into it, man, this is fun. Man, I have a good time with this. I just like trivia, and I like doing trivia with people. Luxembourg would have had more Germans. Fuck. Have a great night, everybody. Be back with streams next week. Be well. Keep yourself, if you're in the U.S., keep yourself sane, please. Those are some good jades, Neil. Thank you. Yeah, keep yourself sane. Take breaths. Don't look at things that'll make you mad. Good night.